Welcome to this week's edition of HavenFootball.net's Play of the Game. The number 5 seed Strath Haven Panthers travel to Kennett Square to take on the number 4 seed Kennett Blue Demons in this second round District 1 5A playoff game. Both teams seemed very even on paper, which would prove to be the case in this game. Kennett got the ball first and wasted no time establishing their running game as number 29 Garrett Cox hits a great seam and takes off for 27 yards. 3 plays later, quarterback number 7 Sam Forte shows off his great arm with his 7-yard laser to number 21 Tommy Patrici for a quick score. Kennett takes the lead 7-zip. But Haven comes roaring back right on the kickoff return as number 23 Matt Schuler takes the ball at the 19 and also finds a seam, returning 37 yards down to the Blue Demon 44. Haven is marching in. Number 18 Evan Blake gets the call and goes wide left, finds the corner and gets down to the 9. At 3rd and goal, number 32 John Prosniak gets the call on this quick hitter, faking Kennett and the cameraman as he goes in for 10 yards and the score. And it's tied 7-7. But the Blue Demons come right back, and on the 10th play of their drive, Forte goes back but can't find anyone open and scrambles, only to find number 2 Kalen Frazier in the end zone and throws a perfect running pass for 6. Blue Demons on top, 14-7. But Haven's quarterback number 4 Jack Ryder can throw too, and on the 8th play of the Panthers' very next drive, he finds Schuler wide open, who makes the grab and dances down the sidelines for 18 yards. 3 plays later, Prosniak takes it in from the 3. And we're all tied up again, 14-14. On the ensuing kickoff, Frazier catches the ball, but number 10 Ebo Pio is right there and explodes into him, and Frazier loses the ball, but it's ruled down at the spot. Kennett is moving the ball again, but on the 9th play of the drive, the ball is snapped early and Forte never sees it. Number 44 Eden Prosniak is right there to chase Forte down for a 14-yard loss, forcing the punt. Haven gets the ball back and immediately goes to the air as Ryder finds Schuler again in the open for this great pass and run for 32 yards. With only a few seconds left of the first half, Haven is driving the ball when disaster strikes, when Patrici strips the ball and number 10 Andrew Hertz recovers, ending the Panther drive. And we go into the half, 14-14. Haven gets the ball first and is driving when Pio goes wide right, doesn't find anything there and turns inside. Number 82 Zach Good strips the ball and Cox is right there to recover for Kennett. Which brings us to tonight's Play of the Game.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. On 1st and 10 from the 38, Forte back, 1-step drop, looks, steps, it's deflected and intercepted. Evan Blake down the far sideline. Prosniak got a hand on it, and Evan Blake makes the play, his first interception of the year.
Haven is driving and the O-line plows the field as Prosniak makes his great run up the middle, down to the Blue Demons 22 for 17 yards. But 2 plays later, Pio goes for the handoff, and number 67 John Calmarino is right there to blow up the play, forcing a fumble, which Kennett recovers, ending another promising Panther drive. The Haven D-line was creating as much pressure as they could on Forte, but he had some great scrambling abilities as he avoids the rush and makes the completion to a well-covered number 22, Connor Young. On 3rd and 3, Forte goes to the air, but number 6, Jairus Adams says not on his watch and swats the ball away. Back and forth we go with 8 minutes left in the game. Kennett launches a 13-play drive. On 4th and 23, Forte is out of options as he gets sandwiched between Prosniak and number 45 Christian Mazer for a 3-yard loss, ending the drive. Haven decides to go to the air, but Ryder gets blindsided by number 4 Vincent Cressy, but it's ruled a forward incomplete pass. The Panthers go back to the air with less than a minute left in the game as Ryder finds Adams for this strong 15-yard gainer. With the game tied and seconds left, Ryder launches one more pass to Adams, who's double covered and just can't get to the ball as it falls harmlessly into the end zone. With 1 play left in regulation, number 14 Emmett Young comes in to try kicking a rock-hard semi-frozen football 41 yards for the win. The kick is straight down the middle, but just misses going over the crossbar. And we go into overtime. Haven gets the ball first, and on 4th and 1, Prosniak gets the ball, but is stopped just short inches of the goal line. Now it's Kennett's turn, and on their first play from scrimmage, Forte is going to go for the corner, but sees a seam-off tackle, turns upfield, breaks a tackle, and goes 10 yards across the goal line for 6, and the overtime win with the final score, 2014. Check back with us again in August 2020 for another great year of HavenFootball.net's Play of the Game.